One half of the championship bracket and matchup on Saturday already set. St. Thomas Academy to defend their title. And who will they play? Thief River Falls or Hermantown? We'll decide that coming up here in a little less than 2 hours, Phil. Another good matchup coming up here in this semifinal.
Well, anything like that game we had earlier, 1-0 win by St. Thomas, it's going to be tight, and they're going to have to solve this young man, John Narvarud, the senior goaltender, returning goaltender, has only allowed a goal in section play and has only given up 1 goal in this tournament to New Ulm. So they look for him for the leadership. And for Hermantown, if they want to get back into the state championship game, they're going to have to count on number 10 senior captain Jared Thomas, who has 8 goals and 16 points thus far in these last 3 state tournaments. He's committed to the UMD and a Mr. Hockey finalist, so they're going to have to look to him to lead today.
Plenty of goals in the quarterfinals, but here in the semifinals, things get defensive. It's Hermantown and Thief River Falls, and we return from the XL Energy Center on 45. Thomas wins the draw. Hermantown here in the Thief River zone. Weak side feed doesn't connect. Past Matson. It comes into the slot. Poking at it is Matson. And then it's Thomas. And holding strong is Narvarud. Up around but not out.
Another set play off an offensive zone faceoff.
LeBlanc down to Thomas. In the circle. Deflected. Swatted at to Colquist. Shot. Save. Loose puck. Narvarud the save. And it trickles through. They score. Thomas. Who else? He has scored at least 1 point in every game. It's his 29th of the season and 3rd here in the tourney. Back into the Hermantown zone. Zalesnikar, he's seen a lot of ice time here in this 3rd period.
Yeah, he had 3 assists against Rochester. He had 3 assists last year in the whole state tournament.
Jared Thomas from Matson. Defense nicely in the slot. Benson back to it here near side along with Matson. Little reverse pivot and he sends it through the crease over to Thomas, who spins, fires, scores! Commerce, Krieger, Novak, that line off of the draw, pulled away by Krieger, shot off a leg. Opperman tracks it down, little pass behind the back and out to Iverson. Iverson with Anderle near side, he'll hold on to it. He was waiting for somebody to maybe get open out in front, but again, that was well covered by St. Thomas Academy. There was nothing he could have done with the puck other than shoot it.
Yeah, that was a little mini 3-on-2, and Opperman was coming down the slot. I don't think Iverson saw him.
St. Thomas, Bretzman in deep on it, front, they score! With Krieger out in front, Bretzman threw it there. And it's the Cadets, the defending champions, who get on the board first here with under 3 minutes remaining in the 2nd period. Here's a chance for Thief River. If they can get organized, they center it open, and they score! Oddberg! Oddberg was very wide, and it developed into the Hermantown end. And there you go. Game on. We're tied at 1. Without that, the pass never gets there. Oddberg never takes the shot, and it's still 1-0.
Just a nice effort by Soderstrom and Oddberg.
Zalesnikar, loose puck, and off the crossbar by Engelstad, and the rebound, they score! Logan Engelstad, it came right to him. He rang the crossbar. And it's almost like he had the thing on a string. He puts in the rebound, and Thief River Falls. Upset alert. They lead at 2-1. Engelstad now will track it down to the near corner, and the Prowlers will flip it up for Doherty. Connor to the blue line. Meets some defense and resistance there in the form of Jared Colquist, who will advance the puck. It's Jeremy Ames. Lead pass, shot, save, rebound! And the Ames rebound just went wide, and then Norberud scrambling to his left, comes back out in front. Shot, they score! Colquist! And we're tied at 2. The Cadets 2 for 2 on the power play. Also scored a shorthanded goal in the hockey game on Wednesday. They already lead at 1-0. Krieger, blast, Scherhammer, rebound, out the save by Kenny, right back to Scherhammer. And he'll carry it to the goal line extended off a skate. Then a no-look pass and shot by Commerce. And Novak pokes at it. And Kenny is down face first on the ice, protecting that crease. And it's underneath them. Here comes a face-off.
Scherhammer circling in the right lower part of the zone there, trying to feather that pass to Commerce. And again, we talked about Commerce going in the high traffic area. He's the guy that's going to be in front of the net. You can find him right there. There's the pass. Nice little spin around move. Nice save by Kenny.
Anderle wins the faceoff in his end, cleared all the way down by the Mustangs with a minute and a half left in the St. Thomas Academy power play. This is a key penalty kill for Breck. Commerce in deep. He's bumped to the far side along the end wall by Rudnick, one of their top line D men. Up top, Krieger, right side, Scherhammer in with a backhand off the skate of Novak, intercepted. It's Breck the other way. Opperman with a shorthanded chance. Opperman near side shot up over the blocker, off the glass, and all the way back out. And that caroms a lively carom all the way back to the Breck blue line, out to center. Knocked down, Scherhammer had it, coughed up to Anderle, shorthanded for Opperman, down the middle, shot, and the save by Zednik. He was looking behind him, and then a defenseman came in and kicked it further underneath Zednik, and somehow he kept it out of the net on a great shorthanded chance. Anderle and Opperman teaming up there. That was dangerous, almost tied the game at 1.
You can see a little turnover here, and Anderle jumps on that loose puck. Nice little backhand sauce to Opperman. Nice save here by Zednik, and you can see Bretsman jump flying into Zednik, and he had to hold his ground because this puck was still alive.
Yeah, it was in front of his pads with his pads pinched together, and it just did stay out of the net.
It just shows you how you have to take care of that puck in the neutral zone, regardless if you're on a power play.
Wyatt Schmidt for Cadets, carrying it in deep. He throws it blindly out front, hoping somebody in the slot. That somebody is the Breck Mustangs' Jack O'Connor, who clears it all the way down. Stopped behind the net by Zednik. 30 seconds left in the St. Thomas power play. Grant Sadler the other way for the Cadets. Wyatt Schmidt swings it around near side. Again, it's O'Connor doing a good job clearing the puck here for Breck.
And again, when St. Thomas dumps that puck in on the power play, they've got to have somebody to stop that puck on the wall and help for some support, and they haven't done that, and they haven't been able to set the puck up in the zone.
It's Sattler who brings it across, comes to the near side angle, driven. Jack O'Connor's had a nice PK right here for Breck. Another solid hit there as they come back to full strength.
So good kill so far for Breck.
So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. That was instrumental here for Breck to stay in this game. St. Thomas has not allowed more than one goal in a game since January 26. That was a 5-2 loss in Classic Suburban Conference play to Hill Murray. Today's first period is brought to you by North Memorial. Visit prep45.com and click concussion to find important facts and information provided by North Memorial Healthcare. Fans here early, in fact, had to delay the game because the lines were long outside the gates here at the XL Energy Center. Back to live action with the puck here in the St. Thomas zone, trickling in, cleared by Wyatt Schmidt. They'll come rink wide and back out to center. And at St. Thomas Academy the other way. Gunnar Regan in deep along the end wall. McManus. Breck will find it on the far wing, and here they break out with some speed. Jack O'Connor with a shot that goes wide. Off the end wall, pinching down Whittala. Back to O'Connor out in front, loose. Oh, big pad save by Zednik, stacking him here on the near side, denying a couple of close-in chances here for the Mustangs. It comes right back out in front, the shot that just went wide. Matt Colford with an opportunity. Back up along the end wall, St. Thomas scrambling a bit to clear. And now Henry Hart does slide it out to center. Our first flurry of the game, Phil.
Yeah, you know what? It just seems Breck is passing the puck a lot better than St. Thomas. Moving out of their zone, and Zednik, he had to make 2 good saves right there and held his ground with his pads.
Grant Opperman outduels Commerce there for the puck. He'll take it to the near side and dump it in. Swept around by Zednik to the far half wall. Breakout pass. Tom Novick, the super freshman, gains the line. Shot, pad save, kicked over here by Kenny. We haven't had to call Kenny's name much here in the early going. Just the first shot on goal there for the Cadets, but they'll keep it in. Scherhammer intercepted. Anderle up ahead to center, right back to Scherhammer.
Yeah, that's the first shot by, coming from the freshman Novak.
Krieger Commerce shot. Stick save Kenny up off the shelf. Krieger back after it far side. Haig picks it away from him up to the blue line. It'll be Henry Hart who will steer it all the way down. Is it enough for icing? It is.